If it were necessary to give the briefest possible definition of imperialism, we should have to say that imperialism is the monopoly stage of capitalism. If socialism can only be realized when the intellectual development of all the people permits it, then we shall not see socialism for at least 500 years. Communism is Soviet power plus the electrification of the whole country. To rely upon conviction, devotion, and other excellent spiritual qualities, that is not to be taken seriously in politics. Every cook has to learn how to govern the state. Under socialism all will govern in turn and will soon become accustomed to no one governing. Politics begin where the masses are, not where there are thousands, but where there are millions, that is where serious politics begin. Without a revolutionary theory there cannot be a revolutionary movement. The history of all countries shows that the working class exclusively by its own effort is able to develop only trade union consciousness. Capitalists are no more capable of self-sacrifice than a man is capable of lifting himself up by his own bootstraps. The government is tottering. We must deal at the death blow at any cost. To delay action is the same as death. Any cook should be able to run the country. It is impossible to predict the time and progress of revolution. It is governed by its own more or less mysterious laws. The most important thing when ill is to never lose heart. When there is state there can be no freedom, but when there is freedom there will be no state. Can a nation be free if it oppresses other nations? It cannot. A revolution is impossible without a revolutionary situation. Furthermore, not every revolutionary situation leads to revolution. Despair is typical of those who do not understand the causes of evil, see no way out, and are incapable of struggle. The modern industrial proletariat does not belong to the category of such classes. Freedom in capitalist society always remains about the same as it was in ancient Greek republics, freedom for slave owners. When one makes a revolution, one cannot mark time, one must always go forward, or go back. He who now talks about the freedom of the press goes backward, and halts our headlong course towards socialism. No amount of political freedom will satisfy the hungry masses. Our program necessarily includes the propaganda of atheism. While the state exists there can be no freedom, when there is freedom there will be no state. Crime is a product of social excess.